Kevin, first day on the ice, just your general thoughts out there and kind of getting out with the group.
Yeah, it was good. You know what? It's nice to finally jump into it. Obviously, everything's new, so you know, a few months of just kind of waiting around, ready to get going, and it's good to kind of jump right into it. It was a good pace out there. You know, get your legs underneath it and kind of get all the cobwebs and nerves out of the way early. And now it's just you can focus on hockey, so it's good.
With the injury on the back end, do you kind of maybe put a little bit added pressure on yourself to maybe perform in times like this?
Not really. You know what? I'm just excited to be able to come into a camp healthy. You know, last 2 summers ago was a tough summer for me. You know, going into the last season, I wasn't able to be in the position I needed to be in. So, you know what? I was really excited to be able to attack this summer healthy, full go, and be able to come into camp in good shape and ready to earn a spot on this team.
Now, what does that do for you mentally? I mean, coming in healthy, you mentioned the injury battle before. What does that do for you mentally, especially in the off-season training as well?
Yeah, it's just it's kind of a relief. Obviously, that was my first time really ever having a setback, and obviously it wasn't really an injury. It was more so I had to deal with an illness there and kind of get my health back to where it should be and get my strength and conditioning back to where it needed to be, and that took time. And I didn't think I think I didn't know how much time it was really going to take. So it was kind of frustrating a little bit there, jumping into camp and not really being where I needed to be. So going into this summer, I was really excited to kind of have a full summer to just focus on my training and focus on getting ready to come into camp here. And you know, I'm really excited to be here and get going. Nope. So after the season, yeah, you know what? It's a business. You know, things happen one way or another. You know, teams move separate directions. You know what? I love my time in LA. Like you said, I've been in that organization. I got drafted in 2010, so 8 years I was in that organization. I won a Calder Cup in that organization. You know, played my first however many games in the NHL there. So, you know, they gave me my first opportunity. Ultimately, we both went different directions. It is what it is, but I really enjoyed my time there.
So when you're a free agent, I guess you never really know which other teams have been watching you for a couple of years and say, well, if it's a free agent, run at it.
Yeah, you know what? There's always someone watching, no matter where you're at. You know, you could be in the American League, you could be anywhere. There's guys watching all over the place, and you know, that's why you always got to show up and play your game. You never know who's there, and you never know down the road someone can see you and remember watching you, you know, earlier in your career, and never know what it leads to. So you always got to kind of show up ready to go. Yeah, you know what? I 4 years of college, you know, almost 2 full years in the American League. So, yeah, I think you just kind of steadily try to keep developing, and I think I still have a lot of room to develop even more. So I'm just going to do what I can here and try to earn my spot here.
What do you have to do
I'm on. Yep. So I'm on Remicade. So it's an infusion every 8 weeks. I go in and it's essentially just an IV drip. It takes a few hours, but you know, it's at this point my body's used to it. You know, it's not hard on my body at all. My body's kind of adapted to it. So I just pretty much go in there and hang out, watch a TV show for a few hours, and the IV just drips into my arm, and then.
not eating certain things? Obviously, the spicy stuff.
Yeah.
Meat.
The thing I struggle with is like heavy dairy things. You know, whether it's like a creamy sauce or ice cream is a big one that I can't handle anymore. In terms of like fruits and veggies, I'm pretty good with that. You know, I really haven't had to make too many adjustments in terms of things that anyone would really notice. You know, gluten and wheat, that's all seems to be okay for me. The main thing that I try to avoid is just those heavy dairy things because it doesn't really.
How much weight did you lose?
40 pounds. Yeah, so.
It comes off pretty quick.
Yeah, it was like a 3-day. I started gradually losing it, and then when it really hit me, my wife left she had a wedding back home, and she was gone for like 3 days. And I think the 3 days she was gone, I dropped 20 pounds when she got back. So it was a pretty rapid weight loss. But once I got, yeah, I was in the hospital for 5 or 6 days. I had to have surgery on an abscess that I had to get removed. So. It was a tough summer, but you know what? The doctors got it under control pretty quickly, and once I got on the Remicade, health-wise, I felt good. It was just all about then getting back into shape and getting ready to, play hockey again.